Blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you. Listen, I have a message for you. Um, Normally, or over the past, at least since last year, October, November, I've been posting monthly prophetic insight for those who follow Love Walk Outreach. And this month, it did not come at the beginning of the month, but I was just sitting in meditation last night, and God said to post something concerning today, August 22nd, 2026, but also in range from now until the beginning of autumn, which is September 22nd. So the 22s have been popping up, okay? And if you look at today's date, my, there's so many eights, twos, fours, sixes in that number, but also 822 2026 equal 22. So this message has much to do with that and the other numbers, but also today is the transition between the Leo energy and the Virgo energy of the cosmos. Now I know many of you may not deal with astrology or astronomy, but God has not forsaken us when it comes to creating us uniquely. So everything to me is a study of what God has created. And so I embrace astrological signs along with many other things, not to worship, because the only thing that I worship is the great I am, that which is among us, as us, within us, for us, and beyond us. So that which is beyond us has created a system of things and the beautiful minds of the unique expressions that God has expressed has come up with a system of things. And if you check it, you're going to see some accurate things. But I take everything just like I do any labels that I have, and I examine myself. I come to know myself and the signs of the times and all the ages. And so I state that because many of you may have your objections, but either you're going to receive this prophetic insight or you are not. Okay. Over on my coffee site at Love Walk Outreach Global, I've posted the prophetic message that God has given me, but I want to give you something here that may also give you some encouragement about what's coming in this particular season. Starting today, and some of you may already have been receiving messages, seeing as this is coming later in the day. But there is a harvest before the harvest that is coming to many because you have been on hold, you have been waiting, you have been in anticipation and expectation for some things to shift and move, not just for this year. You've been waiting for years. And God often has me talk to people who have been waiting for long periods of time, as myself, for certain things to become manifest. Okay. So I want you to understand that your harvest, now remember, September 22nd starts our autumn season, harvest time, and all of that. But right now, some of you, some of us are receiving a harvest before the harvest. So I wanted to give you a quick acronym to highlight this. But check this statement out. Hidden work, becoming abundant results as vision is established, stewarded, and made tangible. All right, let me say it again. Hidden work, becoming abundant results as vision is established, stewarded, and made tangible. All right, that's the statement. Go ahead and take that statement. You can write it down if you want to, but that is what love is saying. You know, when I say love, I mean God is saying to you in this moment. All right, now take this acronym for harvest with you too. Okay, as you go ahead and tap this, the link in the description to go to the full prophetic insight, take this acronym for harvest with you. H, hidden work completed. Some of you have been literally going through it. You've been planting and planting and planting and planting. Now let me go ahead and give this statement here. If all you've been planting is strife and issues, and you've been doing things and you haven't been taking accountability for it, you've been causing pain and hurt to people simply because you don't want to mature and grow in this season, fruit comes from that too, okay? Fruit comes from that too. And I'm not here to judge it. Just go within yourself and reconcile that. make amends, repent, turn away from it. That's what that means. Make better decisions from here on out. Plant different seed from here on out. All right, so hidden work completed. H, abundance made visible. A, results revealed. R, vision manifested. V, establishment confirmed. Establishment confirmed. Now, that may be somebody being established in the path that they're taking, or you may actually have an establishment that is coming forth in this hour. Okay. Stewardship required. This has definitely been one of them things for me, right? Because I am a free giver. I'm a freely give, freely receive type of person. Still operate in that when it comes to ministry most of the time. However, stewardship means, and I think I said this before, God doesn't have to tell me to give, right? According as a follower of the Christ mind, nobody has to tell me to give. But every now and again, God may have to tell me not to, right? Because we live off principle. There may be someone that's out there that's homeless, that has been sowing seed for years, fell on some bad time, and God will definitely allow me to give. But there may be somebody who's doing, pretty decently, or they're asking for something, and God will not allow me to give because they have not sown for it, right? It doesn't mean that I don't give to the needy. That's the Great Commission in and of itself. To bear the burdens of one another is to fulfill the law of Christ. So that's not necessary for me to know. But if God says no, if there is not if I've discerned something and there is a ulterior motive behind it, God may very well tell me, right? So I must learn to steward. Not only that, your girl didn't grow up with good money management skills, okay? And so we're learning those things in this hour as well, so that I put things in the proper place. One thing I've noticed about myself, I learn at a slow pace in segments better than I do in long term. So where I put my efforts and my finances may be into something that's more coursework, certification type stuff, right? But subscriptions are not the best thing for me, especially if they got a trial period, because I'm probably going to forget, all right? So you learning things. You're putting things into motion. I'm not going to tell y'all that I'm about to take every money management class there is, but I will start to implement the things that I do know, and slowly but surely. But more than likely, those that partner up in my life will have better money management skills than me, and they'll be able to help me to manage some things. But stewardship is very important, however that applies to you. And T, tangible fruit received. Tangible fruit received. The fruit thereof we shall eat. I had to gather my excitement, my expectation, because I can't look back at a time where I have not sown into others, where I have not given of my time or even my finances. And the crazy part is, y'all, if I have $10 and I'm giving away $10, I don't feel anything about it. I'm excited to be able to do it. So there's no way that you can live a principle your entire life and there not be a harvest on the other side of that. Oh, I'm going to say this without crying. But there are some of you who have been even at the point of feeling like, oh my God, I've given too much. I'm too nice. I'm too this. No such thing. Somebody may beg to differ. That's your life. But there's no such thing. Now, love lets people live in their free will. Love may have to watch you crumble and fall every now and again so that you can learn that lesson and get back up again. But for me, the fruit of the Spirit is what I'm aiming for every day. So for me to give, for me to pour, y'all, I count it as a privilege, and I will never do it begrudgingly. Okay? God loves a cheerful giver. Why? Because that means that I'm in agreement. It's not obligation. It's just, hey, I'm following this principle, or this is just who I am. It's automatic for me. Some of you have been living in that place, and the adversary or your enemy is beginning to say stuff to you like, oh, you're doing too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Listen, don't let modern day things begin to shift who you are within, because if you trust the great I am, now is the time for you to really embrace everything that is here. So remember, the harvest before the harvest. Some of you will be seeing things today, throughout this month. Now go to that prophetic insight. The link is in the description. Or, if you're on a platform that doesn't have the link in the description, you're going to go to ko-fi.com, coffee.com love walk outreach global. It is the post that is pinned, and you will be able to read the entire thing. For those of you who believe in sowing and reaping financial seed, there are instructions there, affirmative prayers there to be able to come into agreement. Y'all, this is a very beautiful time. And for those of you who want to doubt right now, don't. You don't want to cancel out anything, because according to our faith, be it unto us. It's not talking about according to your religion. It's saying according to your faith, according to the substance that you have forming within you. You held your hope up, right? And faith is the substance of that hope. Now is the time for manifestation. So, hidden work, becoming abundant results as vision is established, stewarded, and made tangible. I love you so much, just because I can, and I pray that this message reaches you. And again, head over there to that coffee site. As a matter of fact, while you're over there, there are other things for you to download. There are devotionals. There are things that you can download that will help you as you journey through this love walk. All right, let's love walk approach this thing, and let's receive the message of the great I am, love itself, that's trying to get us to see differently, to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. I love you. All right, I love you, just because I can, and I'll talk to you soon. Many blessings.